Yes. Madam Geeta Rani. A film that asks what if Super Nanny joined the gulag? Because when the education system fails, what we obviously need is dictatorship. So our story begins in a place called a school, but looks like the final stage of a Far Cry map, where the students don't just skip class, they wage open rebellion. Enter Madame Geeta Rani, ex-army, ex-rationality, full-time breaker of backs and spirits. She doesn't believe in warnings, she believes in waterboardings with discipline. Her teaching method, somewhere between Whiplash and Guantanamo Bay. Students are beaten, bullied, and brainwashed until they can recite the Indian Constitution while standing on one foot. That sounds extremely terrible. She installs CCTVs. She she patrols like RoboCop. She bans everything from phones to fun. I half expected her to start drone striking lunchboxes. Of course, no Bollywood movie or that of Bollywood school movies complete without a local MLA who treats children like tax write offs. Because nothing screams realism like villains who say, Muft main basa kama reho. I butchered that and I'm not gonna try to say that again. It's like the writers watched Three Idiots and said, let's do that, but like dumber. Geeta bans long hair, she bans nail polish, she bans actual thinking. I've seen less control in North Korean military camps. This isn't like a scroll, this is Hogwarts under Professor Umbridge, buff with few singing frogs and more emotional damage. Geeta gives a big speech, kids get inspired, and the background music swells. Cue the motivational montage where kids stop being delinquents and start acting like Gandhi's personal assistants. And just when you think maybe we'll tone it down, she delivers a 12-minute speech about responsibility, respect, and ik ne soch, while violins scream in the background. It's so dramatic. I expected a drone shot to pan across the Himalayas halfway through. Geeta is hospitalized after being attacked, thank God. Oh yeah, plot twist. Turns out if you run a school like a prison, people might get mad. She gets attacked and hospitalized and still returns to teach. At this point, she's not a teacher, she's the Terminator. I've seen less dedication people training for the Olympics. Final thoughts. Kids hugging her, waving goodbye, freeze frame of happy faces. So what have we learned? The military discipline solves all education problems. That teaching is just yelling with subtitles, and that Bollywood thinks schools are war zones. Look, this movie isn't inspiring. It's terrifying. I mean, no one wants a teacher that's gonna beat them up. They just want a teacher who can teach them, has patience, and is willing to put in the effort, and actually cares about teaching. Not just giving them like package to fill out, but someone who actually cares about teaching them. So I think that's something that's like missing in teachers nowadays. But in this movie, it seems like she cares. She's putting the effort. She got beaten up and she still came back. So clearly she cares. I think that's something that's really impressive and you know, something that's really admirable about Madame Geeta is that even if she's like beaten up, she still comes back and wants to give back. Wants to give back because that's like her mission. That's her mission and purpose in life, like giving to these kids. So I really respect that. But for the movie, I wouldn't say it's that good of a movie, honestly. The movie itself, stories 3 out of 10, character development 2 out of 10, Visuals 5 out of 10, music's 4 out of 10, and message is 2 out of 10. Like I said, I mean, it's a mid movie. Probably one of those old nostalgic movies that people watched when they were younger and just had this sort of love for it because they watched it when they're kids, but when they watch it again as adults, they might not like it as much. I feel like it falls into that category, but yeah, it is what it is.